Captain, we rescued this poor soul. While searching him, we found some suspicious coordinates. Smells like hidden treasure to me.
3 bold pirates had their gold. When they divide, the fight takes hold. Hum-a-da, 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 hum-a-da. The second mate saw a spider near. He slipped and broke his neck in fear. 2 bold pirates had their gold. When they divide, the fight takes hold. Hum-a-da, 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 hum-a-da.
This is the Pirate Republic of Nassau by the developers HomeNet Games, and it was released on the 11th of July 2025. You Pirates of the Caribbean fans are gonna love this game. I actually love the TV series Black Sails, so when I saw this I just had to buy it immediately. About the game. Your purpose is to build Nassau into a city that will be recognised by all the great empires. Sail the seas, fight the top pirates to earn their respect and have them join you. Build structures on your island and attract people to come and live. Levels and size. You will need to explore the seas, finding new locations around the world, diving for treasures and cargo amongst sunken ships, and looking for lost treasures in caves. Buy supplies for cheap at one port and then sell them at a higher price in another port. Collect resources such as wood, cloth and rock to repair your ships after damage and to build structures on your island. Keep an eye out for stranded people on the sea, as they will normally know the location of a huge treasure pile in a cave somewhere. The world feels huge, so many ports, the seas look amazing, your ship looks amazing, and diving for treasures looks amazing. You also have different times of day, so that really lends to the game. When you hit a port, which by the way is you just select it on the map and then you will just fast travel there. Then you will go into your ship where you are faced with a 2D menu for a tavern and a shop in most places. But occasionally you will also have a shipyard, merchant's guild or a governor. The tavern is where you can pay a small fee to get info on new locations, new ports, any ships in the area or hire new crew. Then the shop is where you will buy cannonballs, wood and other stuff. There is a statistic page that will tell you your progress for wrecks found, treasures, outcast camps, British ports, Spanish ports, French ports, Danish ports, Netherlands ports and shanties. I've played 7 hours so far and this is as far as I've got so far, so plenty to get on with. Enemies and bosses. There are plenty of enemies out there, from pirates, the Coast Guard and different armies. I mean, they're all in ships so they all look the same apart from the flags. They are not hard to beat if you are careful and clever about it though. I do wish there was some more face-to-face type combat though, like being able to board their ship and have some sword fights or something. Weapons. Weapons pretty much only come in the way of cannonballs at the moment and 2 other choices, but I never really used them to be honest. Also you can dump barrels of oil and set fire, so if any ships are given chase they will set fire. It gives huge damage if you manage to execute it. Or you can lay barrels of explosives into the sea. Leveling up options. So you can level up your buildings, like storage to store more, a tavern to earn more coins, then you have a lighthouse, fort, church, shipyard, distillery, forge, quarry and mill. And then you can also upgrade your ships on things like more rooms to have more sailors, storage to carry more, make the cannons deadlier or faster reloading time, a tougher battering ram at the front of your ship, sails to make them tougher or so that you can sail faster, get a tougher hull, larger rudder for faster turning, and get yourself some cannons at the stern. Everything will cost coin, so best get out there and do some pirate things. Customization options. If you can find a shipyard, you can rename your ships, upgrade them and repaint their looks with choices for the hull, rails, side, deck, add-ons, rigs and sails. There's choices of a few colours, some plain colours and some wood effects. It could do with some more choices in colour, and maybe a choice to buy your own flag might be a pretty cool idea. Mechanics. I mean, the game looks great. I didn't encounter any bugs or crashing in the 7 hours I've played for so far. Sailing is great, the diving is great, fighting is great, though the only fault I would have here is when I want to turn the ship and adjust my shooting aim bar, sometimes it moves the camera around the ship because the controls are all so close. It's not that bad, but it's the only small annoyance I can find. Also, all the menus worked just fine. Controls. Controls are well laid out and thought of, but might be a little tricky to remember for a while. The button I didn't discover until 5 hours in was the Y button, which speeds up sail time. Then you can either view the ship from above or down on deck. You will also switch from sail mode to battle mode. Online playability. There is a multiplayer option, but I'll be honest, I didn't play this option. But it says you can play player versus player or join your friends in a co-op mode. Game menus. The menus look great and fit in perfectly with the game's theme in the way of a book on your desk in your quarters, offering you options for start game, multiplayer, cloud storage, settings, and exit. The setting menu offers you audio settings with sliders for music, shanties, voice, battle, nature, interface, and comfort mode. Then checkboxes for target, arrow, and wind direction, smooth rotation on ship, smooth rotation in diving, smooth rotation whilst walking. My thoughts. Now, I've been to the island of Nassau many times and I never once saw any pirates. My only memory of it is actually chilling out on the beach or looking for a McDonald's to get Wi-Fi, as the Wi-Fi on ships at the time was super expensive. But this game is so addictive. I loved every moment of being in this game, and when I wasn't in the game, I found myself thinking about the next time I was going to be in the game. It really doesn't disappoint. It makes you want to discover new ports, find more of the large hidden treasures, and build up your town. There is so much that could be added to this game, so much potential, but what's here is really good and works just great. I did think I wish that they would make it so you could visit towns in VR rather than the 2D menus, but then I thought, well, that might get a bit too repetitive and time consuming after a while, as it's pretty much the same thing each time. Maybe make it so you can visit your own town at least, just to add that extra immersion. Be great if you could have an arena where maybe you could bet on fights to earn some more money and watch two pirates battle it out. Or maybe for extra cash, you could get in the arena and fight. Again, even if it's only your own town, but it just helps to break up the game. Guys, for $10, don't pass this one up if it slightly interests you. Now, if you've made it to the end of this video, I thank you for giving me your time. Now go ahead and touch that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and happy gaming. Thanks guys.